Ambassador, what contingency plans have been discussed so far amid the heightened tensions across the Korean Peninsula?
Well, Secretary Alan Peter Cayetano was just here for an official visit. And when he met with the Filipino community, he assured the Filipino community here in Korea that the Philippine government and the embassy has a contingency plan should the situation in the north, in the Korean Peninsula worsens. So, meanwhile, what we have been doing is to ask our kababayans and the leaders of the communities to keep on monitoring the developments and stay in touch with the embassy, so that when we have already decided to raise the alert levels, they would know what to do.
Okay, so what's going to be different this time around? I mean, this is not the first time that such heightened tensions have occurred along the Korean Peninsula, but it appears to be that the provocations have taken a different step. So are the contingency plans any different from before?
Yeah, before people here, the South Koreans, and including the Filipinos, would just ignore the provocations. But this time, people are very concerned about the provocations because it seems that North Korea is not listening to the international community and has even escalated the provocations. And people are also concerned about the possible response of the U.S. and other allies to this heightened provocation. So for now, the people here are still calm. It is business as usual, and people continue to do what they have been doing, going to work, going to school, shopping. No panic buying. But the Filipinos here and our embassy have a contingency plan, and basically the contingency plan is for them to go to the south to our 6 exit points where they will be collected if conflict breaks out in the Korean Peninsula.
When you say the 6 exit points, where are they and where do they lead to?
Yeah, the exit points are basically in the southern part of South Korea, which are Busan, Pyeongtaek, Daegu, Mappu, and Gwangju. And these exit points are airports and seaports. And hopefully when people are already gathered there, the Filipinos, then Philippine ships and airplanes will collect them from there to go back to our country.
Very interesting, Ambassador. Have you conducted any drills or any exercises leading towards heading to those exit points?
We did some drills, and we started the drill in near the border because those are the most sensitive areas. But to do a bigger drill comprising of the whole community would be difficult. However, the Korean government has a drill which they do very often. And in fact, just a week ago, we had this national drill where people were asked to go to the shelters in different parts of the country. There are about 20,000 shelters all over the country, and they will know where they are through an emergency ready app, which they could just access through their mobile phones.
Right, and I understand that the embassy itself has its own website in which Filipinos in Korea and families here in the Philippines and around the world can check for the whereabouts and the updates.
That's right. We have a website, and we are also very much accessible through our FB, Facebook, And constantly, we talk to the leaders and the area coordinators of the Philippine communities all over Korea to tell them about the contingency plan and the updates of this plan.
Are there Filipinos living near the border or at the border in Paju?
Yes, there are Filipinos there, but the majority of the Filipinos are really in Gyeonggi province and near Seoul. And that's why what is important is for them to be evacuated or to move to Seoul and farther down to the southern Korea if conflict breaks out near the border.
Understood. Well, thank you so much for that update. Much appreciate the time and the sharing there. Ambassador Ul Hernandez, the Philippine ambassador to South Korea, live from Seoul.